Keem just dropped his long-awaited album of 5 years, Casino, and today for you guys, I'm going to be doing an album review of it. This was a very solid album, a great follow-up to the Melodic Blue. You could argue it's even better. I don't know if it quite is. I'm going to have to do another listen through of the Melodic Blue and really decide if it is. But you got some of Keem's best tracks on here, like Casino, Highway 95 Part 2. I'm not a lyricist. Um, Highway 95 Part 2 and I'm Not a Lyricist are two of Baby Keem's best lyrical performances ever, which you get a lot of on this album, but you also get a lot of bangers, even like the club songs, the more chill songs on this album. That's one of the things I love about this album. It is just so versatile. Baby Keem tries a lot of different styles on it. Sometimes it was very good how he did it, sometimes it was bad. Um Casino. It was a very good like hype song. A little more of like a distorted sort of production. You could say like a rage style production, but it was probably the best production on the album with the beat switch and everything. And then like you got way different tracks than that on here too, like Sex Appeal, which is a club banger, but I didn't really love it that much. And then like Birds and the Bees is one of the really like one of the best melodic performances on the album. So a very versatile album, which is one of my favorite parts about it. But let's sum up the features real quick. So Kendrick Lamar and Momo Boyd on Good Flirts. It sucks. Both of these features are just really not great, especially Kendrick's. I feel like Keem just put him on this song just for the sake of having Kendrick on a song. Why would he put him on a melodic song? I mean, I guess Kendrick has had pretty good melodic performances in the past, like Luther, and Gloria even is a pretty solid one. Um, but Kendrick really ruined that song. He was rapping about kissing on your booty, loving on your booty, and like starting off a melodic performance with the "I never knew a love." Of like, if you're gonna use that, at least pay some like actual tribute to it, and don't just disrespect it like that. But Momo Boyd actually probably had the best performance on this song, but it was still not like anything special. Did not save the song or anything, but Kendrick really ruined this song because it wasn't even like that bad of a song before. But yeah, Kendrick definitely ruined it. But then Kendrick on House Money. This feature is so good. I do think it's a slight bit overrated, though. The flow can be kind of repetitive and corny at times, but it is overall a very solid feature. Kendrick and Keem have a lot of chemistry on that song, like they do on songs like Family Ties. Um, but House Money is definitely gonna go crazy at the tour, and it really probably is one of my favorite songs on the album. Top, maybe top five on the album. Um, is it crazy to say that it's not top five? Because it's debatable, but it's a very solid feature. And then Too Short on Sex Appeal, another just mid feature. Um, Baby Keem and Too Short just like do not have the best chemistry on this song. Just the way that he tried to make it like a club banger was really weird. It's just not a song for me, maybe just because of what he was trying to do with it, but it's not a song I'm going back to a lot, and the feature is not that great. And then Dramatic Girl, this was a very solid feature. Sorry, Shay Arco. I don't know how to pronounce Shay Eker or something like that. It was a solid feature. It wasn't anything crazy, but I do enjoy it overall. Um, Baby Keem and I don't want to try to pronounce it again. Have some pretty good chemistry on it. Dramatic Girl is actually one of the more underrated songs on the album, though. But it's not like I like it, but it's not one of them I'm going back to the most. And the feature is still very solid, though. And then the production on this album might be, you could argue, the best part of this album. I mean, the production on Casino, Circus Freestyle, House Money, like, oh my gosh, all the beat switches are so nice. They keep you hooked on the song. Baby Keem uses them so well. The way Baby Keem switches his flow so well, even. Like Casino, it has like one or two beat switches. It is very good, and then Baby Keem uses it so well to make the song like very versatile. And then Circus Freestyle has like it has multiple beat switches, and it is so good. I love it because it keeps you hooked on the song. It never makes you bored. and there's always just something different in the song to look forward to. And then Casino, I really think is the best song on this album. One of Baby Keem's best songs of all time, to be honest. The first part, he just gets you hooked, he gets you jumping. It's so nice. And then after the beat switch, his lyrical performance is amazing. I love it so much. Definitely the song I've been going back to the most. Um, and then like House Money again. Kendrick had a very solid feature. Their chemistry was great. One of the best produced songs on the album. And then Highway 95 Part 2 and I Am Not a Lyricist are my other two favorite songs on the album, with which I think Highway 95 Part 2 is just a slight bit better than I'm Not a Lyricist, but two of Baby Keem's best lyrical performances of all time, which I definitely like to see from him. I mean, I love the bangers and the melodic performances, personally, because I think 16 is his best song, and that's a melodic song. Um, but yeah, Highway 95 Part 2 and I'm Not a Lyricist definitely match like for me just for the lyrical performances. And I loved like how he mentioned like his Minecraft channel. It was either on I'm Not a Lyricist or Highway 95. But he's talking about like how video games were a temporary way to heal the pain. And I just loved that, and right when I heard it I was like, yeah, the Minecraft channel. I loved him paying homage to that and him talking about how he grew up, explaining it so well. Um, but yeah, this was a very, very solid album. Definitely top five, probably, of 2026 so far. And I mean, that's pretty good to say because this has been an insane year for music, and it continues to be. But this just added to the stacked albums of this year, and this is really shaping up to be one of the best years of rap, maybe of all time, you could say. I mean, we got J. Cole, Baby Keem, ASAP Rocky, Don Toliver. So Fago just announced his new album. Then you got like the underground scene with Larry June, The Alchemist just dropped. IDK's new album was very good. Um, but yeah, this was a very solid album to add to the year, and you could even argue it's Baby Keem's best album. So those are my thoughts on Casino by Baby Keem, and tell me what you think in the comments. Peace.